Hello, Leo. How are you guys doing? I hope you guys are doing amazing. So let's dive into this week's reading for you guys. I actually do have a new deck that I want to use for your kind of overall energy. So you guys have peppermint, which I will show you guys in just a second. But this is just spread. I was pulling out the cards to hopefully make these videos a little bit quicker for you guys. However, I've been yapping this entire time, which I've been saying to everybody. So, the timing of the readings end up being the same, but it's okay. We'll move forward. So this looks like a really good reading. Why? Because your first card that came out for you is the card of success. All right, because this is a new deck, I am going to read out the book for you guys. So success coming in. It says peppermint indicates rapid progress, a quick return, or increase of positive energies. And if you're seeking an answer, it is a loud and firm yes. Make sure that you are directing all your energy and attention to the task at hand. And if you are in a relationship, try to do more activities with that person that pleases them. There is a need to listen to others and consider other arguments at the moment, but do not let others completely make decisions for you. All right, so that's going to be important for you guys this week. So let's look at the rest of the cards for you guys, because you have co-create over here. Regeneration, which is all about massive transformation going on in your life, unless it's already happened like recently. Because whenever the regeneration card comes in, I always say you're kind of being taken somewhere else. This card usually comes in when you're being taken away from a situation in order to be protected in some way, right? And also you're being regenerated. It's almost like Phoenix rising, Leo. So this week you are kind of embodying that Phoenix, all right, rising from the ashes, especially with co-create here. It looks like you're actually bringing things to life. You are coming to life and bringing things to life, all that good energy, and you're going to have success doing it. So you are regenerating. Just to throw out some examples of how this can resonate as well, is like if you're in a bad relationship, or if you're in a bad job, or if you're in a situation that just no longer can give to you. I always say it's so important that we're looking at a tree here, because just like a tree, we absorb our surroundings, right? We don't have roots like they do, but this is just like a little bit of a metaphor for what we actually do energetically. So if you're in an environment where it's starting to get to you, a toxic environment starting to turn you a little bit toxic, or to get to you, drag you down to a low vibration, for example, you're kind of being taken to a much better place where, one, you're going to be around better people and better friendships, better relationships. Or again, it can really just be that you're coming outside of a comfort zone. There's no more nutrients where you are, so you're being put somewhere else. So if there is a lot of change going on around you, then just know that this is a part of this regeneration going on in your life, okay? Going over to the co-create card as well. I love this. And I think you actually had this last week, so correct me, Leo, if I'm wrong, but this always happens when you and spirit are working together to bring something to life. Whenever we see eggs in this deck, the wisdom of the oracle cards, it always represents new life. Okay, so whether it's you are bringing something to life, it could be a new idea, new project, whatever it is. This cheetah is kind of matching the same pattern as the cheetah, which is you in this deck. So whatever you're bringing to life, it definitely feels like manifestation. It feels like you are bringing in what your energy is. So you're attracting what you are. So a really good time to consciously be somebody or something that you want to attract into your life. So if it's a relationship, make sure that you are also the person that you want to find in a relationship, for example. If it's for job opportunities as well, if you want to be a manager, you better stop acting like it. You better stop being the CEO and acting like a CEO in your day-to-day, if that's what you're wanting to attract, because spirit is listening. All right, over here, that owl here, 360 vision, is always this is always spirit, your spirit guides in the universe. All right, so you are co-creating together here. Of course, you could be co-creating with others as well. All right, now you have faith coming down here as well. So spirit really is just saying that they are around you at this time. All right, so to make sure that you do have faith, some obstacles may seem challenging. However, this card comes in as a reminder that sometimes obstacles are actually things that are going to help you later down the road, whether it's through lessons or, at the end of the day, we realize, oh, actually that there was a bit more benefit in that than I realized, but whatever that means to you. Anyway, you're being called to have faith. Now we have abundance down here as well, which is great. I do feel like you are on the road to success and abundance. We have the 10 of Pentacles here. You also have victory down here as well. So I absolutely see that for you. However, abundance comes through as a bit of a reminder that abundance is not just material things that we have in our life and things that we attain. brain, it's a mindset. All right, so making sure that we are, again, attracting in the right kind of energy and aligning ourselves to what it is that we want here. Because one person drops their coins down a drain and it's like, that's it. Their mindset is not on problem solving, it's on complaining. Right? It's like, oh no, woe is me. They dropped it down the drain. However, that little girl over there, actually her family needs the money, so she sees it and she's like, oh great, like let me just find a way to get this out. Problem solving. So again, abundance is a mindset. Now you have down here some other cards for you in the Let Go Flow deck, which says feel free to be free. All right, so this week this is something that might be important for you. Free yourself and let go. You can be who you want to be, and express yourself. So those could be things that, again, actually they're reminding me of the egg here. So whatever it is that you want in your life, again, express yourself as that. I feel like that's really important, and to free yourself from any limitations here and any places that, again, are dragging you down or holding you back in whatever way. And then your focus, all right, which says it says, know what you want, believe you'll get it, manifest now. So again, manifestation being a bit of a theme coming through for you guys. Now, over here, you do have some extra random messages for you guys this week. You do have hills, which says obstacles to overcome. I will show you because you can't see it from that camera. So there are some obstacles to overcome. We know that. That's life. But you do have victory underneath that too. So victory in some endeavor. So that's all positive. Now moving on to your tarot, which we will clarify for you guys as well with my lovely Christmas elf deck, because it is the season. The overall energy for this week is showing up as a Six of Wands, which is all about recognition, success, being up on a high horse. Like that's always the way I read it, and gaining victory over some battle in your life. So that's always really lovely. It comes away from the Five of Wands. So again, any battle, any conflict, any conflicting periods that you've been through, this is really a good time where you're on your way moving forward, and you're overcoming it and you're gaining victory over it as well. So let's clarify that for you. Why is the Six of Wands here in the overall energy for Leo? Definitely feel like you guys are being watched at this time, and the Queen of Cups coming through could be the person who might be watching you here, but I really do feel like this is you kind of really gaining control over your feelings and emotions. Just like the Regeneration card, the Queen of Cups is a reminder that you guys are highly empathic at this time. Okay, your intuition could be trying to tell you things, and maybe because of the chaos going on around you, you might be questioning it. So Six of Wands, Queen of Cups, Page of Swords. There's a few things that I will say about this altogether. Number one, because the Six of Wands can be about recognition and gaining attention, of course you could have a lot of people watching you at this time. Page of Swords sometimes is about people trying to keep tabs. So if you have any haters, just know that they are probably jealous from the distance. But the Page of Swords is not only about watching, it's about diving deep into information. So with this Queen of Cups, Six of Wands, Page of Swords, a lot of you guys could be focusing a lot more on what you can learn from situations, diving deep into your feelings and emotions in order to overcome certain things that might be going on there. It almost feels like that's what's going on here. But Queen of Cups is really, really good energy. So you're becoming more loving, having more faith in yourself, your feelings, your emotions, listening to those, diving deep into them, learning about yourself. That might be things that are helping you to boost your confidence here. Instead of seeing things as insecurities or, problems about yourself, I feel like you're understanding them a bit deeper. And in life in general, right? It just is a really good card for studying and learning something new to maybe feel a bit more successful. All right, moving forward. And again, if this is in terms of work and career, your knowledge and your curiosity is going to be a really big selling point. Okay, like that's going to really differentiate you from the other people around you. Right, in your energy is a Knight of Cups. So again, feeling quite emotional this week, which is interesting. And I really feel like you had that last week too. So same vibes coming through here. But the Knight of Cups coming through, a lot of vulnerabilities going on in your little world here. So that's not bad. Knight of Cups, all about wearing your heart on your sleeve. Sometimes it's about getting over or overcoming some anxieties or again challenging feelings and emotions. You can also say that this Knight of Cups is going to fill his cup up or her cup up in the lake here. So self-love, paying attention to your feelings and emotions and being more intentional with your life and how it's feeding you or fueling you and your emotions and feelings. That could also be important. So let's dive in a little bit deeper to this. All right, with the Knight of Cups. Let's see, why is the Knight of Cups here for Leos in their energy for this week? What is that? Okay, the happy novel is actually an extra card in this deck where it speaks about you receiving some sort of gift. So maybe from you overcoming some feelings and emotions, all right, some anxieties or some, whatever, some fears. That could be where a gift is coming through for you, or diving into your feelings again, or being more open and vulnerable is actually rewarding you in some way. Let's see some more for Leos. Why is the Knight of Cups in their energy this week? The Three of Wands. This is interesting because Three of Wands is usually about waiting for something. Okay, so the fact that it's here, and the Knight of Cups, I almost see like they're waiting for the ships to come in to cross this water. And I always say that the Knight of Cups for me is trying to cross that water, but that water represents some difficult feelings and emotions. And again, that's why I mention anxieties, because it always comes up as that during reading. So I wonder if there was something that you were waiting for and now you're taking action on it. That's why you're getting some gift from the universe. Let's see. In your energy, the Nine of Wands. That's a wounded warrior here, and the Five of Wands being here as well is exactly what you're overcoming. So we are seeing a little bit of conflict coming through, which is interesting. It does feel like it's underlying, so it could be internal. The Nine of Wands, you can see here, it's a little bit of fear, having gone through something already, fearful that it will return or happen again, or just fear of the unknown. So that could be something that you guys are crossing here. Instead of waiting for it, okay, I feel like you're actually going after it this week, which feels nice. All right, in your challenge position, which is interesting, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So your challenge, I guess, may be to do with abundance. So whether it is to do with the mindset, how you see abundance, whatever your dreams or goals are, and if you're aligned to it, again, those could all be things that are your challenge or obstacles. Let's clarify, it can also be representing like family or stability, can all be challenges for you at this time. But because it's a beautiful card, it's not the Five of Pentacles, which really is scarcity, loss, and stuff like that. It's almost like maybe you're trying to find a way to have this legacy or have this beautiful outcome, because the Ten of Pentacles is a good card. And I always say when good cards are in challenge position, it just means that it's a challenge to get there, right? And to align yourself to it. So that's what it feels like here. But let's dive into it and see for you, Leo. Let's see. Why is the Ten of Pentacles in a challenge position, please, Spirit? Why is this a challenge? Three of Swords. So you guys are going through some heartache and pain around abundance. This is something that may hurt you, or again, family, whatever it is, or stability. It's a very sensitive subject for you for some reason. Let's see. Ten of Pentacles. Why is this a challenge for Leo? The Empress. Interesting. Now, for some of you, this could be around a mother figure. With the Ten of Pentacles, Three of Swords, and the Empress, there could be some heartache around that. But for the majority of you, like I was saying, the Empress is about abundance, and so is the Ten of Pentacles. So it does feel like there's a theme here for a lot of you. What this is representing is there is some hurts and fears, maybe some scarcity mindset going on in regards to what you can have in your life. Because the Empress is all about flow, right? She doesn't need to chase anything. She knows that she's already putting the energy out there to have the things that she desires and an abundance of it, right? So the fact that this is coming up in your challenge and you have the abundance card over here as well, it really does feel like there is some heartache or pain around money or abundance or what you're deserving of. Let's get one more. One more for Leo with that. The Four of Wands, which is success, celebration, all right, coming together of people, something to celebrate. So I feel like maybe the way that we see money could be more about pain than actually something that is happy to have. Maybe you have a little bit of worries or tense feelings around having an abundance. Maybe that's something that's blocking you from getting it at the moment. But again, Four of Wands being here, Ten of Pentacles being here, it does feel like there is you will reach some sort of financial goal or goal in terms of stability. Maybe it's a home, maybe whatever it is to you guys. Maybe it's a family, like it is there, but there is a little bit of pain around it that might need your attention. Going over here, this is in the position of your external environment. Now, because we have a court card, so a person card over here with the Queen of Swords, this could be somebody actually around you with the Queen of Swords, okay? This could be an air sign, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, but let's see who this is in your external environment here. The Strength card, okay? So this is a situation that requires strength and courage. Queen of Swords, please. the Three of Pentacles, which is also about teamwork and collaboration. So maybe there is somebody that you're wanting to work with, in which case it does feel like there's communication here. Three of Pentacles with faith. Interesting. And this is all about planning, and it did come through with co-create as well. So I wonder if there is specifically somebody who you can co-create with in terms of business or in terms of career, or to get along with, that might make things a bit more stable in your life. Because the Strength card here as well, maybe you're offering or reaching out to somebody, or they're reaching out to you. Because your Strength here is about courage, so it feels like some of you might be gaining the courage to reach out to somebody and ask for collaboration or whatever it is. So it feels good. Three of Pentacles feels like you're fitting in the missing pieces to a project, for example. So a really good time to get clear, though, because the Queen of Swords is all about clarity, being logical. So maybe this person's a little bit intimidating because they seem very direct or very blunt, or, you know, just super logical. That might be a little bit strange for you. But the Queen of Swords doesn't feel very bad. Now, of course, in terms of you, because this is in your external surroundings, a lot of you are really being required to kind of have a fresh start in your surroundings, because Three of Pentacles, again, is about planning. It's about building something in the beginning stages. So whatever it is that you're doing in your external surroundings is going to need your logical approach. All right. And it's going to need your strength and your courage. So maybe this is why you're overcoming some fears, as we were saying earlier, because you're really having to be a little bit more strategic about your approach moving forward, and again, to gain some courage here. So I like this energy. It doesn't feel very bad. And place boundaries as well. Actually, that said that in the Success card, didn't it? So I wonder if somebody has feedback for you this week that could be like necessary to hear for your growth. Three of Pentacles makes sense with that. What else did it say? So it said something at the end about not giving up your ideas, or, you know, to make sure that's also the case with boundaries as well. So I feel like that's interesting. Make sure you go back to the beginning of the video if you've forgotten what that card said, because I have, because I feel like it's important there. And actually never realized there's a key here. So it does feel like maybe this person here has a key for you. All right, in your inner world, you have the Hanged One, which is all about enlightenment, all right, changing your perspective around something. So that's quite interesting. You might feel like things are a bit stagnant right now because the Hanged One is not moving. Okay, so however, there's a lot going on in the mind here, or in the subconscious mind, shall we say. So this is something that's going on in your inner world. Gaining clarity, gaining enlightenment by looking at things differently. Let's see what this is about. In Leo's inner world, please, Spirit, let's see. The Four of Cups, okay, that's interesting. The Eight of Pentacles, okay, and the Two of Wands. I quite like this. So okay, there's a little bit of mixed message that I'm getting with this. This is beautiful energy, these two, because it's all about your future and what you want out of it, which is great, which we'll get into. But the Hanged One and the Four of Cups are both very Piscean energies, like getting a little bit lost in dream world. So again, make sure that your attention and energy are going towards things that lift you up and bring you joy. For a lot of you, it's really about focusing on future and expansion, because I feel like that's what you want. So make sure that you're spending your time doing that. Because Four of Cups can sometimes be a little bit in a dream world and yet not accepting things in their reality. So again, if there are offers or opportunities around you, don't just cross your arms here and say, and just think, okay, visualize, manifest. That's only half of it. You also have to go out there and put yourself out there. All right. That's almost like the yin and yang, if you wish, about it. So that's going to be important for you, maybe something that you're having to deal with. But Four of Cups does look like a bit of rejection going on. So maybe you do feel like maybe things aren't working out as well as you want them to. But again, it's calling for you to look at things differently. Or in this time of stagnancy that you feel internally, it's a really good time to put something to work or to plan on something here. Because Two of Wands is about looking into the future and thinking about where you want to go next and where you want to expand to and where you want to grow. So an Eight of Pentacles is all about hard work and effort and seeing results. Okay, so it's a really amazing, successful card. So in your inner world, maybe you're doing some things here. Again, be open to change with that Four of Cups being there. Maybe you have a tendency at this time to not to be very open-minded, especially when it comes down to things that you have sensitivities about. Because I will say that because it feels emotional. And that might not be helping you to grow so much. So again, focusing on your future, it might be able to make you feel a bit more inspired to change some things within, because it does feel like there's a little bit of it need to be a bit more open-minded and less stubborn. That's it. just that. Right, over here in the this position, we have your advice from spirit, and it's coming up as a high priestess. Number one, this is really about paying attention to your intuition. Listen to your intuition at this time. It's really going to tell you something. This may be where you're being called to focus as well. This may be about where spirit is co-creating with you, but it might be also just about where your intuition is guiding you. So let's just get one more for this. Why is the high priestess here? And also maybe paying attention to your subconscious mind and what's going on internally there, behind the veil. All right, let's see. Why is the high priestess in the advice position? What's the advice with the high priestess? Page of Pentacles, again, learn something new. Have a beginner's mindset. The Five of Pentacles jumping up on top of heels. So obstacles to overcome, success and abundance. Five of Pentacles, again, is scarcity and it's a lack mindset. All right. They are out here in the cold, and if they just knocked on somebody's door here, maybe they'll be able to have some warmth and help from the inside. But that's the thing, they're not allowing themselves to even have an opportunity here because they're denying it to themselves. This happens, by the way. Like it's depends on how you grew up. It depends on how you've been conditioned in life. Like if you've asked for help and people have shunned you for it, then of course you're going to have an insecurity around it, or feel like I want to do it on my own, you know, whatever it is. It jumped on top of abundance. So it's just a little reminder here to make sure that your mindset around money, finances, resources, your career, maybe what it is that you want to attain in life, that it's in alignment to it. And then again, Page of Pentacles over with faith. This is all about learning something new and having a beginner mindset and taking the first step. So this is all things that they want you to have faith around, which is interesting. And again, this is really to do with your inner world. So that feels like that's where they want you to have a little bit more of a, maybe that's where the regeneration is going on. Anything else for that advice? The Nine of Swords. So yeah, there's a bit of fears and worries that they want you to address at this time, especially if it's showing up in your dreams, because Nine of Swords and the High Priestess really is talking about like nightmares maybe that you have. That like if you're constantly running away in your dreams from something, it could mean that maybe there's something that you feel that where you feel a bit unsafe in your reality or in your subconscious mind, of course. So maybe learning from your dreams could be important, and of course where your fears are, because Nine of Swords is about fears, worries, doubts. What are you doubting? Who are you doubting? Is it yourself? What is it? And dive deep into where this is coming from. All right, because they're wanting you to step into abundance mindset. So in order to do that, we have to do it within. So anyway, amazing. You are able to have all these things. All of these cards seem to do a lot with like inner work, but just don't worry, because, which is fine, I guess. Like that's quite nice. At least we know we can do something about it. But you do have victory here. A lot of this is about victory, so it's not out of your reach at all. All right, my angels. So that's what I have for you guys. I wish you guys all the best. I send you my love. Let me know how this reading resonated with you guys, and I will see you guys in the next one.